Well, hello and welcome back to Final Fantasy X. We're currently back at Macalania Woods after like a crazy amount of backtracking that we did. So we are good to finally move on. We are at one of the travel agencies. Let's talk to
Hi there.
Klosko
Would you
here.
look at this? They always leave me behind.
At least you have a chocobo.
Oh, you want me to scratch you? There. Good boy.
Aww.
How'd you know what it wanted?
I've always been able to tell how chocobos feel. Maybe I'd make a better chocobo breeder than chocobo knight, huh? Hey, what job do you see me doing?
We want to say chocobo breeder here.
Yeah, I think so too. You know, I might just give it a try.
We'll get back to this. I think if you tell him, let me check my notes here. I think you can find him later if he's become a chocobo breeder. So, that's really good. But anyway, we'll find out what happens later when we do this. Owaka's here.
Rin for taking up a place like this. He'll be rich by tomorrow, all on account of this celebration thing.
Hi.
What? You buying something from me?
Yeah, let's go ahead and take a look at what he's
Great.
got.
I knew I could count on you, lad.
So he does have a few things. I don't think there's anything in particular. Although, this halberd here, we have to double check. It does have a magic boost, which might be kind of useful for him since we're moving Kamari onto a magical route. But I don't really think there's too much else to really keep in mind here, so whatever. Before we go inside, I do want to grab this because there is an Albed primer here. Hooray! Oh, and there's enemies here. I should probably mention that. I don't think there's anything in particular that's really exciting. Oh, really? Okay. I think these are ice, so you'll want to use fire against them. Let's see if we can't use Waka to take this guy out. Really, this is only temporary, so it's fine. Oh, we got a level up there. Cool, let's go inside. Hi, guys. This is not a sphere, by the way. It's a compilation sphere, and I don't care anything about that. Just wanted to point that out, but yeah, the spheres all look the same.
Seriously? A wedding's not supposed to make people feel this bad, huh?
Come on, don't say that.
I say what I want, ever since I was a kid.
Oh, so you're an adult now?
You know it.
I don't know what to do with this conversation.
Yuna's really quiet.
Oh, hi. Well, I wanted to talk to you,
Lady
too.
Yuna is to wed Maester Seymour. It is great news. I'd like to congratulate her.
You should probably do that.
But it is a pity.
What?
I'd hoped Lady Yuna would defeat sin and bring the calm to Spear.
Yuna's still gonna journey, even after she's married.
Ah, that is also great news. Her resolve is admirable.
Can we go now? I'm tired of waiting.
Oh god, I'm being pushed around. What is happening?
Don't forget to smile, remember?
Oh, you're right. I'll try and remember.
Something's going on over there. Hey, buddy.
Anything can happen.
Make sure you're prepared.
Right?
Did Tidus just mimic his voice?
Not far. Why stop here?
Because this is a good point to check and see if there's anything we want. So by the way, there is some additional stuff that's for sale here. Nothing particularly of interest, so that Seeker Shield might be kind of nice for Tidus. But yeah, if you want to scroll through here, there is some additional boosts. Like some of these do have a better hit point boost, as you can see here. Actually, no, not that one. Really, it's just the Seeker's Shield that's a little bit better. Huh. Well, I don't really care too much about that. Let's see here. What I do want to do before we move too far on is I want to go in here and I want to switch I think this is probably gonna be okay. I'm actually gonna switch. No, I'm gonna keep that for him. If you have anything with lightning strike, it actually might be kind of useful in this next area. If you don't, like, obviously don't worry too much about it. And I don't think I do have the thunder spear for Kimahri. I think we'll be okay with the HP boosts. So we'll just keep moving. But we do want to do that before we move on, so. Because we have story and a boss.
Lady Yuna, we've been expecting you. We were surprised you decided to come so soon. Pleasantly surprised, of course.
This guy just comes off as untrustworthy.
Lord Seymour sends his apologies for
the sky has got a
having
grid on
left
it. I'm
without
concerned.
notice.
It's quite all right. I have one question, if I may, sir.
Milady?
I want to keep journeying, even if I marry. Do you think that Maester Seymour would let me?
But of course, my lady. Lord Seymour wishes nothing else, I'm sure.
Goodbye.
Aren't we all going to the temple together? Like, didn't we have to come here anyway?
Well, we must follow Grotto tradition. I'll have to ask you to wait here a little while longer. I'll send someone to escort you.
We're all with you. Do as you will.
Thank you.
Sorry. That was your line.
Yuna!
It's
Yes,
a reminder that if she needs help to whistle. It hasn't come up. Uh-oh.
I'll bet!
Alright, so we want to get moving into this cutscene. Yeah, you have a chance to fill out stuff if you need to.
Stand back.
Not fill out stuff, equip stuff.
Thank you. Lady Yuna.
Rikku!
Don't interfere. Something, 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 something. What is that? Magic, something, something, magic and ands are sealed.
Oh no!
Translation?
He's gonna use an anti-magic field on us!
Get them! Okay. We can pretty much infer some words at this point, so that's actually really helpful. Okay, so this battle's kind of interesting. So first of all, we have two pieces of this battle. The negator disables all magic and summoning, so we're not going to be able to do much with it. However, we got Waka here, who should be nice. Wasn't anticipating.
Cast your spells now!
I wasn't anticipating that. I want to go ahead and just use everybody in this battle, of course, as always. But Lulu is going to be doing the most damage all of this. When it comes to overkill, by the way, we'll get elixirs on this. Oh, and we've got a mana beam here, so we do need to be somewhat cautious. Let's move to Tidus here, though, because I'm going to have him use... we just need to use slow on this guy. And he is susceptible to it, so that'll make it a little bit easier for us to get some of those attacks in. Let me switch over to Kimahri, actually. He has just thunder, but that's okay. It is weak to lightning. It has a 50% chance of doing that assault as a... What's the word I'm looking for? I'll get there. As a counter. There we go. Which is a huge problem. Actually, a huge problem is that Lulu is gonna die here if I'm not careful. Okay, let me actually switch back to Tidus here because I want to make sure to use haste on Lulu. In fact, I want to use haste on multiple people here, but we're going to start with Lulu. I want to switch over to Rikku because we haven't used her yet. Let's go ahead and steal off of it. Lunar Curtain. Okay, nothing big there. Let's go ahead and use a Thundara. I want to eventually haste on Yuna as well. Oh, we have a new negator here, so we actually can't continue to use Lulu, which is kind of a pain. But let's switch over to Waka. And let's go ahead and do some damage here. Let me switch to... We can't do any healing at this point in time. And the only two people that could really reach the negator are going to be Waka and Nice. I think he just took that out, so that's actually great news for us. Let's go ahead. I'm going to use haste on Tidus, actually. Not really a necessary thing, but it should be fine. That's not really great. That damage was terrible. Let's switch back to Lulu here. She's our damage dealer here. Oh, this is gonna suck. Can you not? Okay, let's switch over to Yuna now. Let's see, how's everybody doing? Really, it's just Lulu that's taking some damage, so let's go ahead and heal up here. And now I want to go ahead and use haste on Yuna, obviously, because I want her to be able to heal a little bit better. And I'm going to switch over to Oron. Yeah, that'll be fine for now. He's going to be doing quite a bit of damage, but Lulu's really the one that we're going to focus on. I don't know how much Kamari would do. No, that's not very nice. Let's actually switch over to Kamari. I want to see how much damage he would do with this. I didn't calculate this. 500, okay. That's not good though. Let's see here. We actually have a huge problem. Let me switch over to Yuna. I want to heal up Kamari here, because it's going to use Mana Beam. Now, Mana Beam sucks. It's a very heavy hitting attack. The good news is, as you saw, Oron there is fine. Let's see here. I'm going to switch him out to Lulu here. Unfortunately, we have another negator out there, which is not something that I really want to be seeing right now, but it's fine. Let's switch over to Waka here. Let's see, we're gonna switch over to Kamari because I think we can actually use Lancet using Kamari. That should take this guy out. And also heals up Kamari, which I really appreciate. Leave Lulu alone. All right, let's switch over to Yuna to start with because I do want to heal up. I'm actually gonna heal up Lulu. I know that sounds really mean, but we're gonna switch off of Kamari and switch to Oron here. Okay, we're doing great here. I'm gonna pray. Looks like... Oh, we don't need to. Oron's the only one that's taking damage, so let's go ahead and use a cure up on him. He does not have... Oh, he does still have slow on him. It does not look like he has slow. Okay. Whatever floats your boat there. We're really close to being done here. I'm not going to worry too much about the overkill because I don't really need elixirs. But it is important to note that we can do that if we want. One of the things you could probably do is use focus in order to get the overkill. Using, I don't remember, I don't have the notes on how much the overkill. Are you kidding me? Okay. So we can't use Lulu, but we're basically there with this guy. Are you kidding me? 8 hit points? Don't start with me, game. But I don't really care about the overkill on this one, so I'm not gonna worry about it. We won! Hooray! We get a nice boost, which is why I wanted everybody in there. We got all sorts of things. We got 1 elixir, but we also got some other stuff. Okay.
Milady.
We'll follow, don't worry.
Rikku! Ich fem dan vidran!
Aistra guardian of Yuna, Wika? Yuna kva, fafem kintran, krak kva.
Tu drek je moha, kegden.
I told him I was a guardian. Well, I guess I had to, really.
How come you speak Albed? Why?
Uh-oh.
Because I'm Albed, and that was my brother.
You knew?
He's glaring at Tidus. Oh,
Why didn't you tell me?
what do you
We
think?
knew you'd be upset.
This is great. I can't believe I've been traveling with an Albed, a heathen.
You're wrong. We have nothing against Yevon.
But you Albed used the forbidden machina. You know what that means? Sin was born because people use machina.
You got proof? Show me proof.
It's in Yevon's teaching. Well, not that you know.
That's not good enough. Yevon says this, Yevon says that. Can't you think for yourself?
Thank you.
Well, then you tell me. Where did sin come from, huh?
I don't know.
You badmouth Yevon, and that's all you can come up with.
She's not wrong, though.
That doesn't mean you should do whatever they say without thinking. Nothing will ever change that way.
Nothing has to change.
You want sin to keep coming back? There might be a way to stop it, you know.
Sin will be gone once we atone for our past mistakes.
When? How?
If we keep faith in Yevon's teachings, it will be gone one day.
Why do I even bother?
She's got a point.
Rikku. Will this move?
Yes!
We're not using that, are we?
You're absolutely
Wait,
losing that.
Sir Aron isn't Albed too, is he?
Come on, Waka.
What?
I mean, getting angry just because you found out Riku's an Albed. You guys got along fine till now, didn't you?
That's different. I mean,
How is it different?
Well, I don't claim to know that much about Spira. And I probably know even less about the Albed, but I know Riku's a good person. She's just Rikku.
Lou?
Just think of this as an opportunity to learn more about the Albed.
Yeah, before you find out the other piece of this pie,
Let him go. Give him time to
which,
think.
which is about Yuna.
I'm sorry.
You've done nothing to apologize for.
All right, let's ride.
You sure you know how to drive this?
No, it'll probably be fine. The upcoming scene is based on affection for
Better than
whom,
Kamari does.
for whom will ride with you, and in this case, we have the highest affection with Lulu. But if you're tied with anybody else, Lulu takes precedence.
I hope
So-
that you're not too mad at Waka.
Hey, not at all.
Thank you.
Say, what do you think of Rikku?
Me? She's fun to be with.
That all?
Well, I can tell she's not a bad person.
Yeah. You know what the problem is? She's just another Albed to Waka. Waka's head is as hard as a rock.
I agree with this
I bet
statement.
it's because of Yevon, or you know, something like that.
Well, there's more to it than that. Waka doesn't like the Albed because of his brother Chapu.
Well, we knew this.
Oh, he used a Machina weapon, right? And got killed by Sin. Killed by my old man.
Did you just let Lulu hear that?
Damn you, Jack.
What?
No, nothing. Hey,
You did.
can someone, like a human, become Sin ever?
I can't say that I know. But why?
Just a thought.
Sin is the punishment for, and the incarnation of crimes we have committed.
So no one really knows what it is.
There's no need to know, so no one asks. You run or you fight. That is really all you can do. there's no sense brooding over it.
What, that's all? I mean, you don't even wonder?
You really do come from a world where there is no sin, like you say.
Yeah, so I guess no one's actually sat down to figure out like what sin is, so I don't know what to do with that. All right, so before we go in, we get a mega potion here. I don't think there's much else around, and I don't think we can really go back at this point, so we're just gonna go down. But if you do stop here and talk to her, I don't know what she says, something about a gang, but, and then she says, here you go, and you get 400 gil. I think it says it's cold, ain't it? I think that's what she says there. But anyway, let's take a quick, just look at this scene. I love this. It is, I love this. I don't know. It's just, is it just me? I love what this looks like. This is one cool temple, but yes, it's under the ice. So take a guess about which Aeon we're gonna find here. Oh, I guess we're doing this.
Halt! The likes of her are not welcome in this hallowed place.
She is a guardian.
What in the racism?
An Al-Bhed? A guardian? Preposterous.
Xenophobia, man.
I've decided to be Yuna's guardian now. And that's all I want.
And that's all one needs to be a guardian.
How does he know that she's Al-Bhed anyway? How does anybody know if someone is Al-Bhed? I don't know if we can talk to walk out here.
I will hold you personally responsible if anything happens.
Okay. Wait, no, Walker, come back. Well, let's talk to Tromel here.
Ah, Lady Yuna's guardians. I haven't thanked you for your help earlier.
Whatever.
Thanks to you, I was able to bring Lady Yuna here safely. You have my sincerest gratitude. It isn't much, but I want you to have this.
Thank you. All right, so what he just gave me, and we are gonna level up here in a second, but he just gave us the, what did he just give us? No, he didn't give us anything here. He gave us a shell as this thing here. Actually not a bad thing to equip. It gives, if she goes down too low, she'll cast shell on herself essentially, or it cast shell. So that's really cool. There is a save sphere here. Let's go ahead and do some quick leveling up before I use that. We get a new skill with Oron here, which is armor break. How are we doing? We have 47 spheres left. We're probably fine. Let's move it down here, please. Thank you. And grab bio for Lulu. That'll be great for her. Tidus really doesn't have much going on for him at this point, so whatever. Kamari, I really want him to get the level 2 spells for the magic user because that'll make things a little bit easier. But I do really want to make sure that we move Lulu or Rikku down here because we get all of these strength boosts and that HP boost, which we desperately need for her because she is just, she's squishy. Don't like that. Don't like that at all. And then on this little side path, we get a nice agility boost for Waka. So that's actually great. And I do want to save after all of that. So in order to move on the scene...
There you are.
Hi.
So, Lady Yuna is getting married. You shouldn't kid around about these things.
Yeah, you get some different dialogue depending if you tell her
so.
yes or no.
You're not happy?
Nah, it's complicated. Say, do you know where Yuna is?
I believe she's gone to the Cloister of Trials with Maester Seymour.
You, why? So if you go into the middle of the room, you will trigger the go ahead. But over here, we have 5,000 gil. So there we go. I think I'm trying to be really careful here to not accidentally walk into anything. And then down here, we have 2 X potions. Let's see. So at this point, I'm gonna call it because we're gonna have a bunch of story and stuff coming up. And as a reminder, this
Lord
is...
Disco! A sphere in Lady Yuna's belongings.
Just hold on that one. I was hoping that we wouldn't get that. This is pretty much your last point to play Blitzball if you're interested in playing Blitz. Is there anything else that needs to be noted here? I don't think there's anything else I need to note here. Next time we'll go find out what's going on and there'll be a bunch of story and then we're gonna go do things and then stuff will happen. So I will see you guys next time.